Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Reading the Red. Again, a sunny, beautiful morning. God is blessing us. Praise the Lord. We've got Mark chapter 12, and today we're looking at verse 15. Are we to pay or not to pay? But he, knowing their hypocrisy, said to them, and then written in red, why are you testing me? Bring me a denarius to look at. So their intention was to bring him into a place of incrimination so that they would have something to accuse him by with regards to a charge when they arrested him. So they was looking for this entrapment. They'd set him up and they'd sent these Sadducees to them in order to trip him up and cause him to incriminate himself. But Jesus is too wise for their ways, and we need to be too wise for the devil's ways. Daily, the devil prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour, Peter tells us. And every day, even today, you will be lured into thinking things, feeling things, saying things, doing things that will incriminate you and undermine your relationship with God and your fellow man. Brothers and sisters, we need to take charge of ourselves. And here Jesus is fully aware, taking charge of the situation. And they ask him the question, should we pay tax? Poll tax. It wasn't Mrs. Thatcher that introduced poll tax, but tax to pay to be part of a country. And so Jesus, fully mindful of their ability to lure him in, says to them, give me a denarius. Now, their allegation as it relates to what he had been doing, I like this. It says in the previous verse, it says he was teaching God's way in truth. Teaching God's way in truth. And so they were reacting to that. They say, you're not partial to anyone because you teach God's way in truth. You don't care what people think because you say it as it is. And so they were challenged by that because what Jesus was saying would often challenge their perspectives and suppositions as it relates to how life should be. They'd already started to conform to Roman occupation and they'd just made everything comfortable. They got all the chairs in the right places, the pictures on the wall, and they were settled. But Jesus comes along and he brings a challenge to their regime. And Jesus still today wants to come along and bring a challenge to this regime. He wants to challenge the unrighteousness and the wrongdoing in the world and in us. And the way he does it is he brings us into a place of understanding truth. And that truth, Jesus says, will set you free. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow.